Hello friends, I am Rajinder Jhatana on this site, coming up with monotonic functions. Learn with fun. A function which is either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing is called monotonous functions. Mono means one, टोन मीन्स टोन. एक ही धुन पकड़ लेते हैं. ये अगर ऊपर जा रहा है तो ऊपर ही जा रहा है, स्ट्रिक्टली ऊपर जा रहा है, so it is monotone. This is going strictly, it is strictly decreasing. This is also monotonic function. So monotonic functions are either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Let us go further. Now, properties of monotonic functions. Negative of an increasing function. I stands for increasing. Negative of increasing is decreasing. Now, vice versa. Negative of decreasing is increasing. Number two, property number two. Reciprocal of an increasing function is decreasing. 1 over I is equal to D. It implies 1 over D is equal to I. 1 over D is equal to I. Increasing का reciprocal decreasing. Decreasing का reciprocal increasing. So, next property, sum property. If f is an increasing and g is also an increasing, then f plus g, which is equal to h, will also be increasing. Increasing plus increasing is increasing. Now let us take the difference. We have taken the sum, let us take the difference. Increasing minus increasing. So this is equal to increasing plus decreasing. It means we can't say anything. It is increasing as well as decreasing. So how it has become I plus D? Minus I is plus D. तो minus I की जगह पे आप plus का D लगा दो. So I minus I will be converted into I plus D. It is increasing as well as decreasing. We can't say it is increasing or decreasing. I minus D is equal to I plus I. Minus D is I. So I plus minus D is there, it is I. So is equal to I. D minus I is D. So D plus D is equal to D. D minus D is your I. So it becomes D plus I. It is equal to, we can't say. देखिए जब इंक्रीजिंग और डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन हो दो तो उनका डिफरेंस, जब दोनों हो, एक आई हो दूसरा डी हो, उनका सम करते हैं तो वी कांट से एनीथिंग. आई प्लस आई इज ऑलवेज आई एंड डी प्लस डी इज ऑलवेज डी. लेट अस गो टू प्रोडक्ट. आई इंटू आई इज आई. आई इंटू डी कांट से. डी इंटू डी इज डी. देखिए दो डी होंगे, चाहे वो प्लस में हो चाहे मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हो, आंसर इज डी. दो आई आपस में ऐड हो रहे हो या मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हो आई, लेकिन व्हेन वन इज आई अदर इज डी और वन इज डी अदर इज आई, वी कांट से एनीथिंग. वी कांट से एनीथिंग. नाउ डिवीजन आई ओवर डी. नाउ this is I, 1 over D. 1 over D is again I. I into I is I. So D over I. So 1 over, it can be written as D into 1 over I. 1 over I is again D. So D into D is D. D into D is D. I into I is I. So let us go to composite. There is a function which is decreasing outside and within the bracket it is I. So it becomes D. So D within the bracket is again D. It is DI. I of I is I. I of D is D. So these are various properties of the increasing and decreasing functions. Now, let us further see how the increasing and decreasing functions are represented by graphs. A function whose value of an output increases on increasing the value of the input. अगर इनपुट बढ़ता है तो आउटपुट भी बढ़ जाता है. It is called strictly increasing function. Definition of strictly decreasing: a function whose value of output image decreases on increasing the value of input. इनपुट बढ़ रहा है, आउटपुट डिक्रीज हो रहा है. So it is called decreasing function. So here is the graphical illustration. Strictly increasing. Look here, it is strictly increasing. If x2 is greater than x1, then fx2 will be greater than fx1. Now, it is strictly decreasing. Look here, gx1 is greater than gx2, but x2 is greater than x1. So they are the strictly decreasing. Now, slope of the tangent, if the function is strictly increasing, it should be greater than 0. Right hand derivative is greater than 0. Left hand derivative is also positive. If it is strictly decreasing, right hand derivative is negative. Left hand derivative is again negative. So it means the slope of the tangent will be giving you the absolute angle with the positive direction of x-axis. It will become, derivative will become negative. Effect on inequality. An inequality remains unchanged if we apply a strictly increasing function on both sides of it. Supposing alpha is less than beta, दोनों तरफ f लगा दीजिए और strictly increasing है, so fx will be less than f. Same sign, nothing. Similarly, an function gets reversed if we apply a decreasing function on both sides of it. Alpha is less than beta, but g beta will be greater than less than g alpha. So उल्टा हो जाएगा. So this is what I wanted to teach you today. So these were the various properties of the strictly increasing and decreasing functions. Thank you very much for viewing my videos. Share it among your friends. If you like it, please do subscribe it. Thank you. God bless you. Good night. Bye.